all hooked up and ready to go. Senior pulls the camper and I pull the trailer. Let's head to the swap meet. We got about 3 hours on the road, so see you then. Well, everybody, we've been driving through rain for about the last hour and a half, which can be a bad thing down here because when the ground gets muddy, it gets greasy. So we'll just see how bad it is. Probably not too bad yet. I don't think there's been a ton of traffic into the lot, but we'll see. If I get stuck, we all get stuck, right? This is where Senior's going to go straight. I'm going to turn in here.
Outside vendor?
Yes, sir.
Just up to here, right after this white trailer, take a left and just get in line.
All right, thank you. Hey, you recognize me?
Hey, I'm a fan.
We're rolling right now. If you don't
really?
be on YouTube, hey, you'll be on
Big
YouTube.
Fan, big fan. Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Have a good one.
Hopefully it doesn't get too muddy out here yet today.
I'm hoping this is it.
Yeah.
I think so anyway.
I think tomorrow's supposed to be better. So.
I hope so.
Thanks for watching.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
Man's telling me to stop right there. Okay, not too bad here yet. There's only 1, 2, 3. We're in about midway back on the 4th row, so not too bad at all. First thing's the rain jacket. I got to get over and help Senior set the camper up. Try and get it done as quick as possible in the rain. Okay, we got the camper set up. I'm gonna take another little walk around. I just realized I almost forgot the intro. This is the LeSueur, Minnesota swap meet, held late April every year. This is the Wednesday before the show, before the swap meet. We kind of pre-stage out here today. This is Wednesday afternoon. Tomorrow about noon they'll let us in to start setting up our spots, and then the actual swap meet is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, it's still raining, but we're gonna see what there is to see. Get a little preview. A lot of stuff here. Little single cylinder engine, metal wheel, looks like a house mover's jack, monitor, yeah, hydrant of some kind. There's a co-op tractor, flathead 6-cylinder in it. Whole row of suitcase weights, Massey Ferguson. Oh, BF, Minneapolis Moline. Basically an Avery with Minneapolis Moline paint. That was, I think, a buyout for that time. Oh, here we are. An old pump. Barnes Manufacturing Company, Mansfield, Ohio, with a stover providing the power. Plowshares, Oliver. Lots of Oliver stuff in here. Wow. Big wheels and axles. It's a pump. Fairbanks Morse. Big industrial cart, steel wheels. Look at that grinder. That thing's big. Some line shaft stuff. Big heavy punch press. Neat stuff. Yeah, it's starting to get muddy. There's been just enough traffic over the field. Oh man, a lot of stuff here. Wheel lugs. Got some engines. That's an old sickle knife section grinder. Tell by the angle on the stone. That's something that's got overrunning clutch in it. It's another paper pulley. Seats. LA or LB engine. I think that's a LB. IH single cylinder. And a whole bin full of stuff. There's a John Deere 2-bottom plow. A big metal shear. Don't stick your fingers in there, right? Another heavy industrial cart. Solid rubber tires. Loading. We got here an H. Normal H. Looks like it's maybe got a couple of the cultivator arms on it yet, levers. And a 400. This is mud. They're having to pull the trucks and trailers in with tractors now. It is getting greasy out here. Well, I've seen all I need to see up there in the mud this afternoon. These are our two spots right here, A4 and A5. We set up right on each side of that tree. Pretty much right on the intersection right here. It's kind of a nice spot. We can come down with the trailer, pull down that road, and then just back straight in. So hopefully the weather's better tomorrow. We'll see you then. Good morning, everybody. The sun is out. A lot nicer weather right now Thursday morning than it was yesterday afternoon. So we're up to about 8 rows of vendors that are pre-staging in the lot. They're not having to drag anybody around. The mud's not so bad today, so let's take a walk around, see what new showed up since yesterday. Look at that big Camelback drill press. Oh man, that thing's big. It's even got the old vintage looking electric motor up on top, flat belt drive. Lots of stuff going on with that one. There's a couple, looks like IH power units over there. That looks like that's an IH strip plow, 2-bottom. No, it's not. What is that thing? No, it could be, it's a case. I can see old Abe, the eagle on the back. That's a case. It threw me because the trip hitch looks a lot like IH, but that's a case plow. And here's a neat little grader. Adams Road Patrol number 4. Small little moldboard on it. Really wide back axle though. Look at it. All the way over to the other side of the deck just about. Flat belt drive power hacksaw. Pardon the shadow. It's kind of neat. Next to that, a heck of a big power bandsaw. Pretty good size. Behind that, it's an old Chevrolet. If you can see that. Get out of the sun. See the Chevrolet on the hubcap. That looks like it's either a tractor conversion kit or somebody made it into a tractor, one of the two. Metal seat down there, what's left to the old gauge panel. 2 transmissions in it. One feeds the other one, and then to the rear diff. Old wood spoke wheels. That's neat. Okay, we've been given the command to start engines. So they're filing the first line out right now. We have second line, third line. I'm in the 4th, and we're looking pretty good over there. That's like right when it started raining yesterday. We got in about 1:30 here, and it had been raining, but it was still good. And we hit it at just the right time, because you look at the mud over there. That's the it's been raining for a while line. It got really chewed up over there. Most of those lines, they're gonna have to pull all those guys with tractors just to even get them moving. I'm pretty sure we got a pretty good shot out here. We'll just wait till all these other 3 lines clear and see what happens. Big motorhome guy, second row over, just needed a tow from the tractor. They got him moving now though. Row number 3 filing out right now, so we're up next. Senior came out here. I got him to push if we get stuck, right?
Yeah. Do my best.
Okay, let's go. I don't think anybody's around that truck there. Alright, we got parked, set up. Trailer's disconnected, so that's the one side of our lots. Truck's on the other side of our lots, so it's time to unload and set everything up right in between. It's all for sale. Alright, it's a couple hours later, everything's set out. So Senior's selling that Skidoo Olympic that he rebuilt last winter. He's got that 74 Arctic Cat Pantera that he did the winter before out here. And we just have a table full of like some old industrial lamps, some pressure vacuum gauges, some cast iron wrenches, old wood plane, old railroad, oil cans, various other things. He's got a bunch of old valves, some axe heads, some old ship rope, some kind, bunch of headlights, some electrical stuff, neat old porcelain panel there, a whole bunch of casters and wheels, more lights, some outboard parts, some small engine parts, oh, like a wheel chock. I'm not sure what's on this table here. Got some neat old, there's some old oil can. Look at that Cosmoline. They're still covered in Cosmoline, some old oil can spouts. And finally over here, some old wrenches. I think those are some Ford Coulter brackets and stands, some really huge belt lacing, crazy. NOS, Ford belt pulley, Fordson Major, I believe, belt pulley, Ford 8N belt pulley, and some sickle parts. So we're just taking a walk about tonight before it gets busy tomorrow morning, and look what I find. We got something on tracks over here. So it's a little D4. Looking at the number 5T, looks like 6099. Engine's a match, D4400. How many people think Kyle Christ needs this D4? I'm saying Kyle Christ needs this D4. He's due in tomorrow. I might send him down this way. Post up below in the comments if you think Kyle needs this D4. Sprockets are just mint. Rails are just fat. Carrier rollers are like new. Idlers are like new. Bottom rollers are almost like new. Track tins all here. Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. Track tins in place over here. Everybody get over there, get over to Kyle's channel, tell him he needs to buy a D4. Minneapolis Moline. 2 bottom. Don't see many Molines. No trip hitch on that one, solid ring. Over here, what's this thing? It says it's sold. Is that an early case?
Twin City.
Twin City? Do you think this is a bull gear, like a pinion with a bull gear in here, or you think that's a sprocket with a chain? Might be a chain, it's hard to say. This says it's a dual tractor tag on the back. Heavy cast steering wheel, belt pulley right down there by your feet. And just like that, all the sunshine's gone. It's Friday morning now, about 7 a.m. and this is usually the busy day of the swap meet, and the rain is back. It's already starting to turn to mud everywhere again. Most of the stuff's all covered up. I don't know how today's gonna go yet. There's people showing up. We'll just see if they want to buy anything. A few signs out. A lot of stuff covered up yet though. There's a few people out. Wind is kicking up. I can hear some thunder in the distance, so a lot of stuff covered up yet. The parking lots are filling up fast, so people are turning out despite the weather. Meanwhile, back at the spot, just steady heavy rain. This has been the view all morning. Hey everybody, look! It's Kyle Christ. You probably recognize him from YouTube.
Oh,
Who makes a better tailgate?
you don't worry about the little flips and straps.
Kyle's got the last of the D4 parts now. Wow. I told you Kyle Chris needed this D4.
Thanks, Toby.
Gourmet cooking at its finest. This is what we do with John Deere undercarriage in these parts, right there.
Yes.
Okay everybody, it's Saturday morning and the weather has not really improved. You can see we've got some pretty good rain out there. Connor from this old farm showed up. You'll have to step forward to get into the light. Yeah, it's Connor. It's Connor. There's Senior in the back wall. We're all hiding in the trailer right now. We made a little fort with the cardboard because the water's blowing in. We're just keeping track of anything that might be happening out there. Man, it's even getting on the camera lens. Check back with you in a bit. Well, the weather's improved. It's a bit windy, but the sun has come out, so the people are back, and I might have done this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Super Chief IH plow bottoms. I bought them all. You can see by the noise the roof is making, it has been windy today, but that goes a long ways towards drying everything out. And we had a pretty good day worth of sales. Tables started clearing off. The Skidoo snowmobile's gone. We sold that. It's about 5 p.m. Saturday. We're just starting to wrap everything up for the day. Senior found himself a pretty good set of IH wheel weights. They still have the IH square head bolts in them. So price was right. We got them hauled in. So I tell you what, between all this iron we've been accumulating, I think the trip back is still going to be heavier than the trip down, but that happens sometimes. So that's about it for Saturday. We'll hit back with you tomorrow, see what it looks like. Just out for a walk on Saturday night, and a lot of vendors have pulled out. This was full down in here. Have a quick look at the parking lot over here. We can wade our way to the fence. That is general public parking area, and it is so rutted up. I'm not sure how you even get cars in and out of there anymore. Yeah, muddy year this year. What are you boys doing? Finding firewood. You know this is going on YouTube, right?
Oh boy.
Diggs, just drive off.
No.
We don't cook on things like that down here. Where's the John Deere sprocket? Come on, man.
You know, when it cooled down, it got the ting back to it.
Oh, it doesn't thunk anymore? It tings again?
It tings again.
Mint, sell it up. What do you got to say, Diggs?
Still looking for your dad.
You still haven't found your dad, huh? Welcome back, everybody. Sunday morning, you can see both sides of us once again. Truck's in the way, but a lot of people gone down there, a lot of people gone over there, and pretty quiet so far. It's back to being cold now. At least it's not raining anymore, so don't know how long we're gonna stick around today. We're probably gonna start kind of slowly packing it in anyhow, so that when we decide it's time to go home, we can pretty much just hook up and go. So if anything else happens, I'll check back. Well, everybody, it's approaching midday on Sunday. Been really slow, so you can see all the green blobs where the tables were. Nobody walked. We've got everything loaded in the trailer once again. The stuff we're taking back home, and then the stuff, or I should say the stuff we brought down and the stuff we're taking home that we bought. So, all right, let's seal it up. Okay, everybody, definitely a new record for an 11th hour sale at the swap meet. We had everything loaded up in the trailer here. We were out here in the parking lot stage next to Senior, ready to take off, and we sold the second snowmobile. I'll show you all. No Arctic Cat in here, so yeah, that's oh, it's getting windy again. Like I said, that's a new record for the 11th hour sale. We've never sold anything after we'd left the swap meet grounds and we're out in the campground. We did this year, so time to get back on the road. We got about 3.5, 4 hours of fighting wind to get back home. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll do it again next year. Grab our button here. We made it back home, and I thought I was going, it's drizzling again. I thought I was going to, wrap the video down at the showgrounds down there before we left the campground, but I remembered I didn't do like an overall weekend tally. So I'd say on the whole, we had, despite the weather, an above average year for sales. It was a bit slower at times, but when we did sell, we did pretty well. So yeah, Senior brought all the stuff this year. I didn't bring anything to sell at all. He had several larger ticket items between those two snowmobiles and a couple NOS belt pulley drives, some stuff like that added up rather quickly. But yeah, I bet 50% of the smalls that we brought sold, and if it wasn't for the plow bottoms and all those bulky pieces of iron that I bought, we wouldn't have much in the trailer at all coming back. So really can't complain at all. And going off the show button, 45th annual spring swap meet down at LeSueur. So yeah, despite the bad weather, which can happen this time of year down there, people just turn out. I mean, it's part of the experience for the weekend. You have to be prepared for rain and mud, or snow and cold, or sun, wind, and dust. You just don't ever know what you're going to encounter. So you just need to show up prepared for any of the 4 seasons. I've been down there in all of it. So yeah, it was another wet and muddy one this year, but we're eternal optimists, and we believe that next year is just going to be perfect. So we're primed and ready to do it again. Had a lot of fun down there this weekend. Talked to so many people, like viewers from the channel. I can't even, I lost count of how many. I bet it was like 30 plus people stopped in and said hi and everything. And fun time as always. So we're going to be in the same 2 spots next year. Can't wait to do it again. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next year.